What's up, guys? Week before Major 1. Little bit of icebreaker here because I know it's a little early in the morning for you guys. Who would you say are the top 3 ping pong players out of the 8 of you?
Oh, shit.
Them 3 down there.
Mason's definitely last.
Definitely Brandon.
I'm
Brandon's probably, actually,
I'm at least top 2.
yeah, Brandon and Kyler, like, will probably battle for number 1, and then, I mean, I don't know, definitely not me.
You're awful. You are awful.
Wait, is John good? I don't know.
Kips.
I've never played John.
Might be
John's
Kips.
nice. John's nice.
John Deese.
John's
I think-
nice?
John Deese.
Yeah. I think it's you, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's
Bro,
Ant.
Ant's been making improvement. bro.
Ant?
I've played a lot recently.
Ant's
I'm
been
sure
grinding,
Ant's the
actually.
best. I just
Actually,
ran
yeah,
him
you can
twice
talk to
yesterday.
him.
You beat him twice yesterday?
Back to back, ran.
It's probably us 3 and then Liam, Loki, pretty good too.
Oh, damn. I just took a
Is
fist.
Neem a dark horse?
Kip's good. Kip's
Dark horse.
good too.
Nah, Kips has been getting better.
We like that. Yeah, so I guess that's 3.
Next question is specifically for the Huntsmen. This is your guys' first event as the Huntsmen. Would you say you feel like any added pressure playing under the Huntsman banner going into this Challengers event?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, for sure.
I just think it's another event, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's just another event. I think Mike actually said something like last night. It was like the home major, but I haven't put too much thought into it, honestly.
Specifically for Renegade, you're a 2-time Halo World Champion, Halo Infinite MVP. What's kind of like your mindset and feeling going into your first event after making the switch? Obviously, it's a different atmosphere. How are you feeling about everything?
I'm feeling good, feeling confident. It's definitely, a learning experience, just playing a new game. But yeah, I'm feeling good and confident, and I just want to play this game on land.
Is there anything that like you have I guess provided or given to your teammates? Obviously, you have a lot of experience winning on the highest level, whether it's in Halo, leading up to this event.
Not necessarily. I feel like I've just been trying to be a sponge, if anything, to be honest, because I just started playing this game, so it's like they have more experience than me in this, realistically. But I could say my inputs on team things and stuff, but when it's just in the game, I've been kind of a sponge.
Shotzi, you've now won 3 world championships, 2020 with the Dallas Empire alongside Kyler, and 2024 and 2025 with OpTic Texas. You and Kyler started this journey together in 2020. What's it like competing alongside him, chasing a 3rd world championship this year?
Kyler's been the same ever since MW 2020. Probably the one teammate that just always grinds, always looking to get better, and honestly, he's just what is the word, he's kind of like Ender. You see someone doing that and you kind of want to just replicate that. So yeah, fucking do it.
Let's fucking go.
For Brandon, you've been with OpTic since 2018, longer than anyone on the current roster. You've kind of finally broken through these last year back-to-back championships. How do you feel like your role and you as a human has evolved between 2018 and now going into Major 1, coming off 2 world championships? How are you feeling, and what's the evolution been like for you?
I don't know. I've definitely learned a lot in game. I guess that's normal. Just competing for so long, you just different experiences, different challenges. You kind of just develop as a player. But it's been fun. I mean, obviously, probably not the same person I was 8 years ago, but maybe still a little bit at the core. But still enjoying the process, still having fun every day doing it. So kind of the most important thing, and still learning, still trying to get better, still trying to improve every day and not take anything for granted. So it's kind of where my mindset is now.
Do you feel like an unk around everyone
I
now?
do, for sure.
Does Mason make you feel old?
It's not really the team. It's more every post I see I'm the oldest player. Bro, let it go. I get it. 26. It's goddamn. People making me seem like I'm Philip Rivers or something. It's kind of annoying.
For Mason, obviously a year ago you were grinding in Challengers. You got the last minute call to sub in for Toronto. Joined OpTic a month later. Became Champs MVP. If you could go back and tell yourself something pre-Toronto call that you were going to go into that first event, what do you think it would be?
Just be confident. That's pretty much it.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
And then also a follow-up for Mason. Obviously, this is your second full season and front to back at the CDL level. What would you say is the biggest difference? Do you feel any different going in as a a rookie trying to prove yourself last year and now you're defending a championship?
Nah. It's still just the same mindset. Just trying to win. Nothing changed, to be honest.
For Kyler,
Mm-hmm.
you and Ant won your first ever CDL championship together in 2020 with the Empire, and now you're back together on OpTic Texas, chasing history. What's different from your perspective about competing with Ant 5 years later? I know he said that like you haven't really changed much. Has he changed? Like, what's that kind of looked like?
Yeah, I think the biggest change is probably just like play styles and adapting to these new games and stuff like that. But yeah, just like seeing the progress of how we work together and all that type of stuff has changed, I would say. Yeah.
Brandon, not to bring this up again, but you are the oldest player in the league. Has that hit you at all, or do you still feel like young and hungry and like an up and comer, like you're in the BO3 days, or like are you embracing the unk role a little bit?
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, just because it's so weird. Because it's so weird. Because I don't feel old, but I've also been competing for so long, so I understand that. You know, I've played against multiple different eras of different players from just different eras, and I guess sometimes it hits me late night just thinking like, wow, everyone that I did come up with is no longer here, basically. But obviously, for barring a few exceptions, but I don't know. I still feel the gameplay still looks young. So as long as that's, as long as I'm still ripping, then I'll just look at the POV. And once McQueen starts fading, then we might have to look elsewhere. But we're still good for now.
And I guess this is for mostly the OpTic Texas team. Obviously, like, Krez and Karma have been big parts in guiding the team. They're not here for the press conference, but how important would you guys say it's been to like have a consistent coaching staff over the last 2 years and going into this third year? And I guess Mason, for you, it's kind of a new experience to having like coaches. What's that like?
I mean, honestly, the only really coach I've ever had literally is Ray and JP, right? For those, or
Yeah, Troy.
Oh yeah, I guess Troy
Damon.
too. Troy and Damon. Well, I'm more talking about like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like their coach role is like, they do it perfect, because I feel like as coaches, like you kind of don't want to. At least the coaches that, I guess Troy and I guess Troy didn't really say like crazy shit to make me overthink, but JP just doesn't really bring up much stuff other than like the stuff that needs to be brought up, and we kind of just go over about it, and yeah, he doesn't make us overthink. We're not like doing VOD every 24/7, and yeah, I mean he has all the stats too to make sure we're doing the right shit on Hills. So yeah, I think it's perfect.
I also think that they both have a really good dynamic with each other, just because both of their strengths are like maybe the other person's like weakness, if that makes sense. Like Damon is like the in-game experience, like what you're thinking in game. He'll say something to you. He'll just relate to you a lot more. And JP's like the analytical side, the numbers. We're messing up on this P2. We're messing up on this bomb site or whatever. And I know that's not really Damon's forte. Is just the numbers and booking scrims and maybe stuff like that. So I think JP's I don't want to say the more punctual one, but he's the one that's more like homeworky, if that makes sense. And Damon's the one with the experience. So that's what we call Miota. And say that they bounce really well off each other.
Mace, anything unique about having coaches?
Not really. It's just like what they're saying, the statistical aspect of it. Just like how often we hold hills and whatnot.
Yeah,
That's about it.
the way you said that shit was funny.
This is for the Huntsmen. What's the biggest change you've kind of seen this year? Obviously, Challengers has exploded a lot in the last like 6 months. It feels like, and there's a lot more intention. Obviously, like people like Seth and Formal and Zen are all kind of like stepping in, watch partying it. There's a lot more lights on it. What's that experience been for you guys?
It's been fun. It's been fun. There's more eyes on Challengers now with like Bush being in it too. So it's been fun.
Yeah, a lot more content. Viewers, just overall, attention to it. Just,
A lot more like opportunities for like younger players, like younger up and comers.
And I guess like a follow-up, what's it been like I guess, being a part of like the OpTic universe a little bit. Obviously, you guys have getting thrown into content, getting thrown into press conferences. I don't know that any other Challengers team is doing it like that, and you guys are kind of almost getting an experience of what it would be like to be on a CDL team. So like, what's that kind of been like? What's your thoughts on it? What do you think of the content side of things? Yeah.
I think
I
it's dope.
I think it's like a good opportunity to like help get your name out there just for like the content side of it and everything.
Nah, definitely just like a good chance to like build your brand. Cause like you can only play COD for so long. So like outside of the game, like you'll be ready, have a decent following, so you'll be ready for like your further career, in a way.
You guys were kind of joking a little bit about how you two met. Do you want to tell that story? You guys know each other?
Yeah, honestly,
I know
don't
him a bit.
remember. We
I know him a bit.
what BO4?
Yeah, BO4.
Yeah, Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
Used to run some trials, rob some kids, something like that.
They have like a nickname basis going because at first, whenever Mason was talking about it, he's like, "Where's Skips at?" I said, "Skips." I was like, "You guys know each other?" Like,
My boy.
when I heard that, I was like, "Maybe there's history here." You know what I mean? So,
There's a couple of history. A couple childs against Ender.
no way.
Mohawk.
Yoda King.
For Mason, obviously you've kind of been like the model. You've been the model success story that's came out of Challengers. I feel like a lot of teams are like chasing whatever Mason 2.0 is, or like whatever the next Mason is. You've got a bunch of guys here under the OpTic wing now with the Huntsmen team. Is there any advice that like you would give Challengers players with like going into events and kind of trying to follow on the same path that you did?
Yeah, I would just say like don't look too far forward. Just focus on like the next match, your next event. Don't like look forward to I got to get on a team and all this, because then it could just hinder your performance. Just stay locked in on the game, and your time will come.
That's aura. That's fire. Fuck me, I want to go. Now I'm ready to scrim.
Liam and Rispy, you guys have teamed before, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
So what's it kind of been like having a chem going into like this Huntsman team and kind of building off that?
I mean, it's like everything, because like lane chemistry is like, you can't beat that. Like just having.
There's like a lot of like trust in like in each other because I know how he plays and I can just play off him and stuff like that.
We got some lane reps under our belt.
Yeah, we do.
And Liam used to run the locals.
More of a general question, but obviously you guys have found success. Huntsman, what's like the goal for this team at Major 1? And how do you guys look at the rest of the season?
Obviously the big one, first place always. Honestly, I don't know. For like the rest of this year, it's like, can't really be like focused on that. Just gotta be focused on like what you have like now and stuff like that.
Just go to win the major, and the rest is
On to the next.
yeah.
Win the next
future.
one.
Stay present.
Specifically for Liam. So from the Jumbo Squad days and being a massive Pomage fan to playing under OpTic, how surreal has that journey been for you?
It's been crazy. It's something that I never like thought that would happen in my life, but I'm enjoying it and stuff like that. So.
Major Maniac obviously joined as a head coach, former CDL player. A lot of his tipping was for his search and destroy IQ. How's that kind of guidance impacted the team and you guys having a coach?
It helped us a lot. Like for like our S&D, he gave us like a lot of good tips. We're in a 2v1. If we split up, he's just gonna go off on us. If we lose it, especially. So he helps a lot.
Specifically for Huntsmen, but kind of bringing in the Texas roster as well. I know you guys will like scrim, search, and destroy from time to time. How much like interaction have you guys had across each other when it comes to like out of game stuff, in game stuff? Are you sharing game? Are you kind of gatekeeping? Like how's that dynamic been to have another roster that's kind of like under the same wing, but you guys aren't competing against each other?
We played him yesterday.
Yeah, we had a few scrims. S&D.
Yeah, just S&D for the most part, but it's just because we're on a different patch. We have different accounts, so it's so much more effort to just hop on our main account, sign out, play on a completely different, use a completely different weapon that's, you know, nerfed on this. It's just, it makes it so much more complicated, basically.
I got no tech. No tech to get.
But no game sharing, no strat sharing. It's kind of just
Hey, if y'all got any
just
tech,
chow.
slide it
It's,
this
if
way.
you ask me, just chow. I think that's what works for me.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, we got that VOD, so
Yeah, I'm still.
That's my plan. I just show.
for the Huntsmen guys. I feel like making it in the CDL or even making it on a top challengers team, the process is significantly different from like when these guys were coming up. Obviously not Mason. He's more recently removed. But like, what advice would you guys have for like if kids are like, oh, I want to play competitive Call of Duty and get involved? Your guys' stories are going to be a lot more relatable to like what the actual process is like than how they came up. What kind of advice would you guys give to people wanting to get involved?
It's a good question, James.
That's a good ass question, but
It's a good
Yeah,
question.
You
It's
can
like
think about it.
it's like hard to answer
Oh, shit.
because I don't even know how I got.
I mean, I'd say for me is like always be a good teammate. There's definitely a time when I was competing, I was a bad teammate. You don't want that. So always be a good teammate for whatever team you play for to help like with yourself on getting on better teams.
I mean, bro, just fry. Just show up on land, do the same thing.
Grind.
Like,
John?
I mean, from my experience so far, it's been a grind. So I guess that's my advice is like just be prepared to like if you are wanting to chase this, like be prepared for like a grind and putting hours in. So.
it's facts.
This one's specifically for Kyler. How do you feel like the level of competition's changed since like your come up in Advanced Warfare and how that's kind of like swapped over the year? You've kind of faced different levels of adversity and success. What do you think about competition like now versus then?
I think it's hard to compare because like we used to play a lot more. So I think like part of being good back then was like you would get better like you would start a tournament and before you made it to finals you had like 8 series or something, like basically you would get better throughout a tournament, whereas like now you have to be good at playing one match, which I think is like a bit different. But it's hard to compare which one's harder or whatever the conversation is because like I think they're equally as hard in my opinion.
And then lastly, last 2 questions. Any advice that you guys have for each other going into the event?
Oh shit. Perk started off.
No.
The Rizzler. I mean,
This could be for your own team. This could be for everybody. This could be for anyone in this room.
I mean, for us, just keep doing us. You know, I mean, we will have like 4 majors at this point, so we kind of know how it is. I guess for the Huntsmen, more like the fans are going to be surrounded by them, right? When they're so
That's been pretty cool.
Yeah, the green wall is going to go fucking crazy. Honestly, just whenever you pop the 2-piece, don't get too crazy. Still follow the game plan, and yeah, just show up.
Don't go story mode and
Start doing trick shots.
If you
and
pop
shit.
2, though, you gotta go for 3.
yeah, if you pop 2 and you're full HP, go for the third. It's worth it. It's worth it, trust me.
Dope. And then anything, I guess we can go Huntsman first and then OpTic Texas, but we usually end these like anything you guys have to say to the green wall, the fans. Obviously, they're going to be showing out in full force this weekend. It's going to be your first weekend playing under the OpTic brand, and you're going to feel it. So like anything to say to that?
I just appreciate all the support that they've been giving us and everything.
Showed a lot of love already. Major, just ready to just lock in and
Be ready.
just be ready.
Be the hunter.
Yeah.
John?
I mean, I'm always thankful for the OpTic fans. Like, it's definitely different from any other org I've ever been a part of. So that's one thing I'd say to like you guys. Like, it's definitely different. Yeah, let's give them a show.
Love the green wall, man. Shout out you guys. You guys are always fucking insane every event. I hope to see you guys there for the ring ceremony, and then we have a meet and greet, but I forgot what date it is. But yeah, see you guys there.
Dope. All right, thanks, boys.